Cool.
Rhea, we know that you like soccer and maybe you played soccer.
Yes.
And which team you like? And maybe there is an Italian team that you support or a soccer player.
That's a really difficult question for me because I wasn't really a team sort of person when it came to soccer. Like, I loved watching it, but it also aggravated me watching it, as it would for everyone, because I've seen the brawls that happen after soccer matches. But I was more a soccer player than anything. I loved playing it more because it was just fun to me. I played it for 9 years, and I got really, really good at it. But
Which position in the field, your position?
I was centre defence.
Ah.
So I took control
Strong.
of the whole team, yeah. It was quite funny because I was actually team captain for a year, and I ended up just being the roughest person on that field. Like, I would go full out, just running and like tackle people, kick the ball as hard as I could. Like, if we would kick it at the same time, they would always lose. Every single time. I've gotten goals from halfway lines and all that stuff. I've gone all the way up, got a goal, ran all the way back. I was insane. I wish I had that cardio now.
Your role model in wrestling is The Miz. Which kind of quality do you like in this superstar, and what you steal about him?
Okay, so there's 3 superstars that I really look up to. And the Miz, I love his snarkiness that he has. I definitely love his snarkiness. And that's one thing that I've really tried myself to do, because when I get moody just in life, I tend to be snarky. But when it comes to being snarky to people that aren't my family, which sounds really horrible, sounds really bad, but like I used to struggle to snap at people. Locking into what the Miz has locked into and locking into my natural anger that I have has definitely skyrocketed my career, I believe. Because if you look at me from the first ever Mae Young Classic to now, to the second one, I've changed so much, and I've definitely locked into what the Miz had in just being a snarky little brat.
You are very young. You were born in 1996.
Yes.
I think Charlotte Flair in few years win a lot of championships. Do you want to repeat this kind of career and this kind of grow up in the sky?
Yes. I would love to win more championships. Right now, I am the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion, and that is a milestone in itself. That's history making right there. But in my mind, I would like to win the championship and just hold it for the longest time. Sort of like Pete Dunne, who's on, I think it's 601 days today. So that's more what I want to do. That's more my goal. Instead of just winning it and losing it and just being like, yeah, I'm 5-time SmackDown champion or whatever it is. I would like to hold that title for a long, long time.
Okay.
And just be like, more days than the amount of times.
You are Australian.
Yes.
There are 2 people Australian in the main roster, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay.
Yes.
Which is your relationship?
I knew them a little bit out of wrestling. I morely knew Peyton Royce because Billy stopped wrestling for a little while. But after going to the Performance Center in Orlando and training there with them, I've definitely bonded a lot more. But them being up on the main roster and me being in NXT, it's very hard to spend time with them and just talk to them in general, because they're so busy all the time. We're on different schedules completely, but when I do see them, we do get along.
You are a sportswoman, you know. You practice a lot of sports, and you are a wrestler. But in the free time, who is really Rhea Ripley?
I'm just the gym head. That's all I am. I love the gym. Like, I live at the gym. I'm not even kidding you. I live at the gym. Like, seriously, I don't go home. So, like, I do my work, I train, I do gym at work, and then I leave. I might have something small to eat, and I go straight to the gym. And I'm there from, I want to say 1 to 6 sometimes, which is a long time. a long time. So I do my weights training, and then I do cardio, and then I sit in the sauna, and I've made friends with a lot of people that work at my gym, so I stand there and talk to them for a while because I just don't want to go home. But then when I do go home, I get to see my dog, and she is one of the main things that have kept me strong.
What's the name?
Luna.
Luna.
Yeah, my little Pomsky. She's like a little wolf. I love her. She's been my rock through a lot of last year because she's the only thing that I've had. So I go home and I see my dog. She's all I have. Sounds really sad, but it's all I have. And she makes me happy, you know. It's funny. I got a tattoo on my shin recently.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could show you, but I'm in skinny jeans. And it's actually described my whole wrestling career, and then also has Luna in it. So it's got this lady's face with a wolf head and a rose. The lady's crying. So the meaning of this tattoo to me is that's obviously me. So I've been ripped away from my pack, which was Australian wrestling, thrown into the deep end where I've become the lone wolf sort of thing. And now I am the alpha because I'm the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion. And the wolf I've made into my dog Luna. I've put, because it sort of looked like her to begin with, but a really angry version. Like, she's cute and cuddly, like, don't get me wrong, but it's like an angry version, and she's got these cute little pupils in her left eye. It's like a weird black dot on top and a weird black dot on the bottom, so I've put her eyes in the wolf as well.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
The last one, your mic skill is a point of one of the principal point, the most important point of your character. Do you like some? There is a promo, a woman promo that you saw and said, "This is a good point. I want to not replay, but take an example about this."
Not really. There hasn't really been a promo that
maybe I don't know, make Becky Lynch promo. I don't know, Sasha Banks or Trish Stratus, Lita. I don't know.
Most of my promos similar to my coaches back home more than anything. I haven't really taken them off any of the girls. I'm being myself when I'm talking, mixed with my coaches from home. All the faces that I pull in the ring are faces that they used to pull at training, just randomly mucking around, which I wish I knew they were mucking around, because then they wouldn't have stuck on my face so much. But yeah, most of my promo skills and everything in general comes down to my coaches back home.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.